Here we go. bigSHow, theGod. 3 minutes. Change. And people getting upset. I like that. It's one of my, it's one of the things that I find incredibly funny. And I seem to juggle around these types of things all day. And just anytime there's some type of announcement, or what's an example? Well, the recent stuff with vaccinations and wearing a mask, or restrictions, and just the amount of comments and emotion and being upset that does. I just love it. And then the comebacks to what is actually happening and what you actually do anyway, and what it actually ends up meaning. You know what I mean? Like, there ain't much in it. What they're proposing to do doesn't really mean a lot, but I'm upset. It's fascinating. And it's what's interesting is that you're already upset now. You're annoyed now. Before the announcement, you're already annoyed. And then the announcement's made, and you're annoyed. So I guess I see that as like, it doesn't make any difference. It's made no difference. Your annoyance levels are already here. And now you make out like you're more annoyed. It's like a ratio of annoyance to being upset. You're either upset or you're more upset. There's no I'm good with anything. You know what I mean? I love it. I just love how every time there's a statement, the same person will bring up the 10 things that they've already not been happy about. So we get this historic upsetness brought in as well. So not only do we have being upset about the new information, we bring in how upset we were already about the 5 other things that happened in my life, or in whatever restrictions that are coming. And I repeat those again too. That I've been repeating since I got that information 6 months ago, 2 years ago, 10 years ago. It's such a self-awareness thing to realize you're doing that day after day after day. And you can't escape it for some reason. Once it's layered up, once it's on the layers, it doesn't go away. I love it. And the more into it the person is, the more I love it. The more siloed they are to their aggression and being upset about something, the more I enjoy it. I used to have that a lot in sport. We'd play sport and I was reasonable, and then the person who'd want to beat me couldn't beat me, and they'd get more and more annoyed and want to challenge themselves. We might play basketball 3 times a week. 3, 4 times we might train, and you're getting beaten at every training session every week, 3 times a week. And you're just getting more and more upset. But it's just the same upset. You know what I mean? So I guess you get around it a lot. I find it similar to that, and then the other subjects sort of get piled on top of it. I mean, I'm guilty of it too, you know. But I find it's momentary, and that makes sense. It does make sense to have momentary kind of annoyances. You know, it's just a range of my recording, information coming in, and me, you know, reacting to the information. But then there's a digestive side that comes on, and you digest it, and you go. Another one that annoys me is just the level of, well, try to take some common sense, and then we've got to wait. We've got to wait. It feels like a lot of the times I've got to wait for the dumbest person. I've got to wait for the dumbest person, or the slowest person, or the person who's not getting it, to do it. So yeah, so this is dragged on anyway. 6 minutes. It's too long. So I best pull myself in.